dreaming. 'Cause now that I'm here, what I feel motivates me with reason. I guess I've been dreaming. 'Cause now that I'm woke, everything that I see ain't what it seeming. I guess I've been dreaming. 'Cause now that I'm here, what I feel motivates me with reason. I guess I've been dreaming.
Oh, we lit. Peace and love to all the guys and goddesses and the high vibrating species on the planet. Come on in, y'all. Peace and love. Come on. Come on in. Yes, we still going. Pressure. Hey. You know what? We gonna chill on this one though, right? Found something pretty interesting. I'm just gonna check it out, guys. We're just gonna check it out. Okay, mates, come on in. Peace and love to you. You know what I'm saying? Y'all come on in, have a seat with me. Yeah. In the back, you feel me? Get you. Okay. We just gonna see what the D class did to the SCP. It's out. We got a D class. He's an unalived in SCP. We're gonna find out which one him unalived. I don't know. Maybe you do. If you already know what I'm saying, previously viewed. But I'm gonna check out because you know what I'm saying. Normally the D class they get tossed out on there. You feel me? So we gonna see what this guy got going on over here with you know what I'm saying over here. So looking at the time, we don't have numerology, and looking at the time down there, we ain't gonna be here long. And I think we are with Mr. Illustrator. Okay. Okay, never mind. I ain't gonna worry about that. Okay, so all right, okay, mates. I hope you got what you need because I do. Without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get to what it is that we do. You know what I mean? Let's see how he chopped and screwed this thing. Oh, don't forget to hit the like, share, subscribe button.
Today, a custom
like, share, subscribe, please.
And Dr. Samara
Algorithm.
relating to SCP
Shallow guys.
1983 about the D class that killed an SCP. A massive thanks to all the patrons and members who keep this channel going. A quick word from today's sponsor, and we'll get started. Escape from Site-19 is back with the all-new additional security protocols pack to really turn up the pressure on your game. The security protocol cards will add a whole new difficulty level. Pick just one of 12 protocol cards, and once you and your team hit a determined number of lockdowns, the protocol activates and the new tougher rules come into play. The more players you have, the tougher it gets. The pack comes with 12 security protocol cards, 3 security protocol board markers, a new 001 card, 2 new character cards, and a new administrator, safe, Euclid, Keter, and Thamiel card as well. If you think you and your friends have got the skill it takes to escape Site-19 again but on extreme difficulty, follow my link below and get the security protocol pack now.
I can't go any further. I've got a few shots left in my gun, but
So bro got a whole game?
Not in mean it.
You got like a card game, like some Pokemon. I ain't gonna say Pokemon, you know what I'm saying, cause that'd be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, totally off the scale. But just like Final Fantasy or something. You know what I'm saying? Role playing card game. Something like that. Something right. Who this dude is?
Not after I saw the
I thought it was the plague doctor fur.
If you found this, you've got to be an agent too. Maybe you're stronger than I was. If you can, go in and destroy the net. Destroy every last heart. If you do, maybe it'll kill them. It's the only thing I can think of.
Okay, what are we
You'll
getting now?
probably die doing it, but you're dead anyway. So what's it matter to you how it happens?
Shane Taylor,
I mean, hey, look here.
D1413.
Listen, as much as I love being an agreeable, I can't agree with everything. You know what I mean? Because I do have a conscience, and you know I got to keep things balanced. So I can't. You feel me? Now what he just said right here is like that mindset that they put you in. It's just you're gonna get, you know what I'm saying, unalive. What does it matter how you go? Let's think about this for a second. I am not trying to be E. Alive. I am not trying to be stuck to a wall with computers on me. Listen, we can keep going, especially when we talk about how these mother suckers take you out. I mean, I'd rather be up in that junk list and put me on stuff that I can, you know what I'm saying, we can deal with, and I can just like move around. I'd rather be a floater, you know what I'm saying, like an SCP floater. Like, I'm not going to you ain't finna just toss me to the wolves here, you know what I'm saying, and expecting Leonidas to come out with some information. No, this is not, this is not. This ain't no big wolf, bro. This is more than wolf. These interdimension, mimetic, like terraforming, like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. This.
4 looked away from the note and over his shoulder.
So listen, we would have had a conversation about that. I would have said, come on, bro. Nuh-uh. We can talk about
way back. He crouched down, replacing the dead man's note and taking their pistol. He wiped his hands on his orange jumpsuit and kept to the shadows. He muttered a prayer under his breath. Another day, another experiment for the Foundation. At least he was selected specifically for this mission above his fellow inmates. He entered a room filled with the same black material the note had spoken of. He backed out. A dark, blurred shape filled his peripheral vision, followed by the sound of heavy boots. Shane just ducked back into the room as a burst of gunfire ripped through the wall beside him. The shooters began to pray aloud.
Our Father, hallowed be thy name.
Wait! I'm one of you guys!
The gunfire slowly died off, and he could still hear bootfalls getting gradually closer.
Does the Black Moon howl?
Called a voice Shane didn't recognize.
The fuck does that mean? My name is Shane Taylor. I was sent by one of your commanders. 05 something.
Pardon the D-class vulgar language, you know what I'm saying? They on some extreme stress right now.
To see 2 armed men, rifles trained on him.
A D-class. He's armed. Want me to put him down? Negative. Hold your fire. You, D-class, approach. Let me see your receipt. Try anything and you're dead. Don't test me. Bradley, watch our 6.
Yes, sir.
Shane pulled the note from his pocket he was handed prior to coming into this place. The commander read it and gave him a nod.
What makes you so special?
Apparently my unwavering belief can be of some help.
Don't see how. We're all on borrowed time in here, mate. Contact rear!
The 2 men whipped around and fired at a black humanoid making its way towards them, claws dragging on the walls beside it. Shane's senses were overloaded by a combination of gunfire and religious rhetoric. The humanoid dropped, dissolving into a fine powder, but another quickly formed behind it. The commander shouted at the other soldier before turning on Shane.
Move your ass now!
Shane began running through the rooms, quickly followed by the soldiers. More black humanoids began appearing.
Go left, go left!
Shane skidded around the next corner and found himself sprinting down a pitch-black corridor. The commander called out once more and the group came to a stop. They all turned to see the dark humanoid standing at the edge of the darkness.
They don't do so well in the dark, you see. Fucks them up a bit.
Yeah.
5 minutes of awkward navigation in the dark and the group were standing in a mall. They circled around the open food court before settling down in a dark bookshop. They passed around some water and an energy bar before Shane found his voice.
I read a note on my way in here. It spoke of a nest.
The soldiers exchanged a look.
It said destroying this nest might also kill this thing.
We've seen the nest.
Why hasn't it been destroyed yet?
It's not as easy as just dropping a few rounds in it and calling it a day, D-class. Dozens of those things in there. It's completely lit up, and seeing that pile of hearts and seeing those things crawl out of them, it shakes your faith a bit when you see shit like that.
Not for me.
Oh, you think?
He nodded.
It's suicide. But look at where we are. If the 05 saw fit to send a D-class in here, then you must be something special.
Shane stared back at him.
Well, we're dead men anyway, so might as well do something useful.
I mean, see the mean? See this what I'm saying, they're conversing about it. They're already conversing about it. And see, he's just brought up another argument. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna stretch on that one. It's just, it's like so many things that can be talked about. And even though you are considered death row, considered already dead, nobody really wants to waste that money on training y'all and just throwing y'all to the wolves. It's a waste. You know what I'm saying? Like government funds, taking the people's money just to pull one of y'all, sneak one of y'all out of prison to take you somewhere that doesn't exist. You don't exist anymore. But the money is real. The transactions are real. And your transition is real also. Yes, sucks. So as D class, I would still be on my point, man. You feel me? Like I wouldn't just be like, man, whatever. Damn, bro. If I'm breathing, we getting even. Point blank. If it's time to go, it's time to go. Believe me. Even when you're dealing with anomalies, man, there are universal principles and codes that even these anomalies have to abide by. And most of the time they do. You know what I'm saying? You got your disagreeables. That's why you got your agreeables and disagreeables. That's why we have the war going on right now. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, we got things that get the bus as above, so below. You feel me? But if you're alive, man, it's a chance. Like I don't know what the mindset is. I can put myself there, but I'd rather not. You know what I mean? I just know that survival for as long as my unalived ass could, you know what I'm saying, would definitely be what I'm trying to do. Especially I'm trying to learn. You know what I'm saying? Like, how often are you going to get an opportunity to see something that you would never, that don't exist? Be a part of it. I bet that, I mean, to him, this guy over here that says, what do you say, it's not for him. It's not rough for him. I ain't trying to talk down on him, but perhaps he lives for the thrill. You got some that live for the thrill, and then you got others that live yearning for a thrill, and they finally got one. It's probably how you got his ass in jail in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Trying to just I guess be gangster or whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to do the extreme, and that's what got him. And now he's in a situation where it's like, oh yeah, like and the Terminator movie, which one? The Terminator when they got scooped up and they got dropped off on the other planet, right? The doctor. Let's just get right to the doctor. You know what I'm saying? With the knife and the plant with the paralysis stuff on it, right? This boy, everybody else trying to get off the planet. This boy trying to be one with the planet. Saying, oh, here, you know what I'm saying? I could be the monster. It's like, damn. We out here get slaughtered and you know what I'm saying? By the predator. And you saying trying to cut people and do your thing. Like, come on, Dr. Giggles. Like, bruh. You feel me? So, yeah. It's different personalities can handle different things, man. You feel me? I'm with it, though. I'm with it. I ain't trying to be in their position, but I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? To get busy on some anomaly. You know what I'm saying? I'm with that.
Right,
it sounds
to
like
find it first.
But I know when the bullets gonna fly, it ain't.
Shane felt the notion weigh on his mind. He had already accepted he was never leaving here, but now the end was imminent.
I think it's gotta be me,
the soldier said to his commander.
I have my doubts. My faith will be first to waver.
Good man, Bradley. Let's gear up.
Bradley began handing over his weapons and kit to Shane. A cheerful grin appeared as he began stacking up magazines and putting grenades into pouches. All that time at the range was finally going to pay off. Also, he felt pretty cool. The commander reached up to the top shelf of another bookcase and pulled down an angry-looking machine gun. Shane gave his own rifle a pitiful look. Back in the house now, the team stuck to the shadows, creeping quietly.
That boy got some upgrade.
They froze as a single opaque humanoid walked past the doorway.
You're up, Bradley.
Shane did not approve of the leader's callous attitude. Par for the course of being an MTF commander, he guessed. The young man gave them all a salute before entering the corridor and shouting at the humanoid. It quickly turned and sunk its hand into the young man's ribcage before pulling out his still beating heart.
Damn.
Bradley dropped to the floor.
I'll take point. Watch R6, stay glued to my arse, and stay in the shadows.
That boy vibrating fast.
The two peered over a ledge and looked down at the room. A large pile of ripped hearts pulsated in the centre of a ring of lights. Lamps, candles, torches, anything bright. Several dozen humanoids stood around the pile, some dragging more light sources, others just standing around swaying slightly.
The note I read, it said that when a new heart is added, another one of those things comes out of it. Maybe if we destroy every single heart, then every single one of these things will die too.
A good a guess as any D-class. Right, listen up.
I mean...
As soon as we're down there, throw every incendiary you got onto that pile. Once that's done, we stand our ground and put down as many of these things as we can. We need to give the fire time to burn. The sulfur will probably catch at some point, so try and keep your mask on for as long as you can.
Yeah, right,
Burn to
right,
death,
right.
choke to death, or have your heart ripped out. Fantastic choices.
I know.
Can't believe I'm about to
Hey, I'm
fight.
talking about where they walking around straight on from Kano.
Alright, fuck it, let's do it.
With that, Shane followed after the man down the stairs into the room. The creatures all turned in unison to see several flaming grenades flying above them. They landed on top of the pile and exploded in a tremendous fireball. Several of the humanoids instantly caught fire and disintegrated. The others began moving towards the two. The commander took the lead and unleashed a hailstorm of bullets on the humanoids while shouting Bible verses. Shane peeled right around the fireball and began cutting through the humanoids. He threw 2 more grenades into the fireball as he came around the other side, linking back up with the commander. Ammo depleted, the commander dropped his machine gun and slung around his rifle before setting off on another rotation. A yell from behind Shane yielded the sight of one of the flaming humanoids grabbing hold of the commander. He watched in horror as he saw the man burst into flames. Shane raised his rifle, said a few choice words, and dropped the creature. The commander lumbered his way towards Shane, screaming in agony.
God has not given us a spirit of fear and timidity.
Sensing the danger, Shane delivered a hard kick to the commander, sending him falling into the flaming pile of flesh.
But of power, and love, and self-discipline.
Several smaller explosions rocked the area as the munitions in the commander's kit began to overheat.
That's all I say. They turned
His
up.
light and continued firing. More and more creatures came spilling into the room from all directions, most ablaze.
To strengthen those whose hearts are fully committed to him.
His eyes now stinging from sweat, Shane pulled off his mask. He went for his sidearm, dropping his empty rifle, and screamed as he felt the searing metal scald his skin. He felt pain radiating from all over him as blisters and burns began to appear. His vision was reduced to a slither as his tears began to evaporate in the extreme heat.
Be strong and courageous.
Unshaken, he clung to his faith and continued the onslaught as the room quickly filled with fire. Shane let his pistol fall from his charred hand as the last of the creatures were swallowed up by the flames. He fell backwards onto the floor, spluttering up a frothy white fluid as he took in gulps of burning sulphur. A cracked smile spread across Shane's face as he watched the pile of hearts crumble into ash.
Perhaps this is the moment for which you have been created.
$1983. Fudge, yeah, man. You know what I'm talking about? Bow. You feel me? Hey, them boys, they went out there and got busy. I ain't mad. You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. You feel me? So it's like, even if you was like, you know what? We out of here, right? Okay, cool. You know what? I ain't going out like no bitch. Point blank. You know what I'm talking about? Nah, I'm finna give these guys, or whatever these things are, a run for its money. Even if I gotta run, like literally run. You feel me? But, I mean, if they humanoid and they solid enough where, you know what I'm saying, the kinetic energy can touch them with your bullets. You feel me? You can tap dance on them, and then you found the weakness. You know what I'm saying? What brought it into this plane? You know what I'm saying? How it came from wherever the hell it came from. Excuse me. So, yeah, man. And see, then that's critical thinking right there. That's paying attention to detail. You feel me? So to know that that's how to respond. So maybe that's how to respond is how we, you know what I'm saying, put them down, and they went for it, and bow, bruh. I'm talking about, bruh. Buddy is death row, technically dead, and they got him in the Hall of Fame, basically. You feel me? Like he running plays like Sergeant Slaughter around this thing. You did. But anyway, hey, y'all keep y'all hearing that swivel out there. You know what I'm talking about? I appreciate y'all for joining me. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget to keep yourself spiritually, mentally, physically, and emotionally protected at all time. At all time. Okay, I don't know what that is. Yeah, and don't let the world drive you crazy, and don't let technology drive you crazy either. Yeah. Okay.